And yeah, so I went and got my blood work done today, and I want to get y'all's opinion on something. So the lady that did my blood work said that because I was like cringing up when she stuck the needle in my arm, she was like, don't get like that in my chair. You can't be like that. You can't come in here covered in tattoos and have issues with needles. And I was like, but it's different. You guys with tattoos know, like, if you have a tattoo, it's just like being scratched over and over again with ink. It's not, to me, it's different to have a needle plunge into your vein and then sit there. It's a little different to me. And my fear stems from, y'all are gonna think my mom was like really mean, but when we were little and we would get shot, she would tell us, you better sit there and sit still, otherwise the needle's gonna break off in your arm. Yeah, that stuck with me, even though I know that doesn't happen. So to this day, I'm like terrified of needles and blood work like that. So, anyway. So, Justin is so persistent and tired of his old phone, which I don't really care. Like, mine resets or whatever, but it bothers me. But the only thing is mine's depreciating. He couldn't wait 1 month to get our upgrades. Not 1 month. He stayed up last night, really. Well, no, the upgrades and keep the same plan. He stayed up all night last night and found a way to get like new plans, because they don't do contracts anymore, but if you get like their new plans, you get like credits. And then he found that the phone I want's on sale, and he sat up all night and he did all this math stuff to find a way for us to get our upgrades to where when we sell them back our phones, we can get new phones without costing us anything out of pocket. And I appreciate that, but I had to laugh this morning because that's the first thing he said to me when I woke up. I was like, have you slept? So it's like a new plan, right? Or
yeah, they have a deal with the unlimited plans right now, where the family plan is like $40 a month off or something like that.
yeah. And if we get rid of, and we have an extra line that was my business line when I had my own business, that we are dropping too. So hopefully. How much is the BlackBerry worth if I sell it like $5?
It's like $6, I think.
He looked up how much it'd be to sell my business BlackBerry. It's like $6, but I mean, honestly.
Yeah,
so we dropped that.
So we dropped the BlackBerry from the plan, and it will offset the cost of the upgrade, because the upgrade, you get a credit for the upgrade, and then credit for selling the phones back, and then credit for. It's a long
He
complicated.
did this all night. I was like, you really needed a, what? No, you did need one. Yours is like.
My radio keeps dropping out, so like I'll miss calls
Yeah,
for an hour.
and our phone alarm system connects to that, but it's funny, we haven't had new phones in like years. I just looked back at like some of the pictures on my phone. I was like, when's the last time we got new
It's been
phones?
almost 3 years.
No, that's crazy. So we're gonna go do that today. I don't know. He's got to go like talk to T-Mobile and make sure all his calculations work so that we don't pay anything, because I don't really want to pay for anything. And I don't really care what kind of phone I get. We'll just see. The phone I like is on sale, but we have to see if it works with everything he did. So we'll just see what happens, but that's what we're doing today. And Ralph is falling asleep on the stairs. Look, I watched all his bedding. Are you so sleepy? Wow. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Hopefully it works out, because my phone keeps restarting today. I'm like, really? Really? Don't do this in the store. They might not buy back the phone. They will, right? Okay. But we're going to go see if all his calculations work out. So if you have T-Mobile, the family plan, is it?
It's on family plans. 2 lines unlimited is like $40 off, so it's like $100 a month instead of $140.
Okay. So
And we're already paying more than that for both of ours plus the data, so.
yeah, and then I'm getting rid of caller tunes, right? I love caller tunes because I love that everyone can listen to Christmas music at Christmas time when they call me and stuff, but nobody else is thrilled about it really but me. I've even had like my brother be like, can you please turn that off? I'm like, really? So I'm just going to cut it anyway while we're there today. Cutting back stuff. Okay, let's go get this stuff. Oh, look at that.
How did you get so tall? How did you get so tall?
He's cleaning your neck crevices.
Your breath smells. Your
You
breath
go
smells.
potty? Oh, don't let it fall. I'm a helicopter mom. Morty's gonna fall. Anyway, we'll see you guys in a bit and see if it worked out. Either that or Justin was delirious last night and got it all wrong. We'll see. Either one's possible. I'm not gonna show my ID thing, but I have this ID wallet. Look what I found in it. I never have money. Where did this come from? It's $5. It was like shoved into, so whoa. This wallet thing on the inside is something that shows I'm a police officer's daughter. And I'm not gonna like show all that, but there's like a slot inside, and usually if I'm not taking my big wallet, I'll stuff my credit card in there. So I have my ID, my driver's license or whatever. And I went to stuff my credit card in there. I was like, why is it not fitting? And then I was like, what is this? And I found $5, a whole $5. This is really exciting for me because our budget is pretty lean. So I'm like, what can I do with this $5? Okay guys, we're home. I know I look different. My bun was giving me a migraine. It was cute, but it's giving me a migraine. So we were, I'm going to show you guys what's so funny about it. We were able to do what Justin had planned out, but we had to call and like cancel stuff on the phone because you can't cancel it in the store. And then like the T-Mobile, what do you call it? Customer service on the phone?
Yeah, customer care.
Yeah, they were like trying to convince him not to cancel all this stuff so that we could change plans and get new phones. They were trying to make him keep this other line we had, do all this stuff, and it took like 5 supervisors they passed him through trying to convince him to stay. And like, and the thing is, sucks is like, usually in that situation, I'm the one that handles that because Justin's very polite, and I'm a polite person too, but I scare people for some reason really easily, really fast. And so I'm usually the one that like, I have to be a bitch sometimes to get stuff done. I think in life sometimes you shouldn't be a bitch unnecessarily, but sometimes for like salespeople, you just have to get your point across without being mean, but you can be kind of like firm, and as people would take you as a bitch for being like firm, I guess. But anyway, so he has to do it though because our lines are under his name. So they took forever, but finally we were able to cancel those and get 2 new phones, and we just had to pay some taxes. Like that was it. So even we had to get cases because I haven't seen cases for my phone anywhere, and with those they just rolled it into our bill, right? Like you make payments on it.
Yeah, it was a promo they had going.
Yeah. So we were able to get that too without actually having to pay. It just adds a couple dollars a month to your phone bill. So that's not bad. Okay. This is, his phone's bigger than mine. This is his new phone. It's a Nexus. Hold on. Yeah. This is his new phone. It's a Nexus. What is it, baby?
Nexus 6.
And this is my Note 4?
Yeah.
I know I didn't really want a new phone necessarily. I was like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what phone. What's wrong with my phone? Well, obviously something's wrong with it, but so.
The bookshelf is so cluttered.
I
Dog
know.
toys everywhere.
Look at their toys are about to fall down. But okay.
Something or other.
This was we had this when we got married, right?
Hi, Ralph.
Our first year of marriage, we had these. I had 4 pink ones that broke, and they replaced it every time. This was the
T-Mobile Dash.
T-Mobile Dash.
Best phone ever. Then the G1.
This was like a really
fantastic
amazing phone. The T-Mobile Dash. The G1. This was mine. I miss phones that do this. I loved this. I wish these phones would do that. Okay, so that was that. The G2 we sold back,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So that's missing. This is the
Galaxy S. Well, the original Galaxy S.
the original Galaxy S. So then you got that. And then
Galaxy S4.
Galaxy S4, and then his new phone. That is the history of our phones. We've pretty much had the same phone since the Razor. So, yeah. And,
pretty much, yeah.
And you know what, though? I think this
That's really funny.
Are you sure this is your first phone?
Yeah, that was the first one that I bought.
I think
myself.
this was my first phone, too, though. Remember? Because I had one
only other phone
mine
that I
was
had-
gray here, though.
The one that I had before that was a
Mine didn't have a camera, my first one. Did yours?
Philips before. No.
Yeah, it didn't have a camera, right?
No.
Yeah. So our very first phones from high school probably are not here. But yeah, there is a history of our phones. And then the way the deal worked was when we started this new plan and all this stuff, we didn't even have to like sell our phones back. So we still own our phones, but our bill's actually going to be cheaper even though we're still making payments on our old phone. We only have one payment left on each of our old phones. So then they'll be paid off and they're like, it's not worth it to sell it to us because it's worth more than we're going to give you for it, and you have a backup phone. Justin brought up a good point. His Wi-Fi, even though they're not activated with like the phone network, you can still use the Wi-Fi. You can still use it as a remote, right? We can still use it as a remote because we do that on some of our TVs.
Yeah.
What else can we use it for, Ralph? We can still use it for Pandora. You want to dance with Daddy? Oh. He likes dancing.
Okay.
Amber's like, let me cut in. Anyways, that's it. That's the history of our phones.
There's definitely a trend here.
Yeah. I wish we had the
They
G2 now. Oh, yeah.
They get slightly bigger each
And
time.
thinner.
Yeah.
Bigger and thinner.
That's fine.
When he pulled these out, I was like, you've kept all these? Maybe it's because mine are always decimated.
Apart from the G2, we haven't sold any of them.
Oh, you're going to use your phone? Who are you going to call? Anyway, I keep falling asleep on the couch. So I'm going to go to bed, but it's like 9 o'clock on a Saturday. What has our life become? You would think we had kids? See, we're so ready. Yeah, I'm going to bed. I don't know why I'm really tired. After they took blood today, I did not feel it. They took so much blood. Oh, especially like when I had to like fast for it. I was not feeling great. So, bed for me. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!